My name is Black Boy Trill. I've never watched a romance anime, and this is by far the best experience I've ever had in my life. The emotions that was flowing through my blood was an unexpected roller coaster. Felt like my heart was getting played with the entire time. Off rip, they made the main character an asshole. I understand why, because he was easily influenced by everybody. But damn, like look how he holding niggas, especially when they was playing hot potato with that little girl hearing aids. Look at this, look at that throw, look at his throw technique. Look at his throw technique. Look at how far he finna launch that. Straight ignorance, off rip. Wild start of the movie. I'm sitting here like, okay, so this is what I got to deal with so far watching this movie. Wishing that I was in that classroom to twist everybody's neck. One scene that threw me off was the little fight scene they had. So look, she decides to bite him, right? Tell me why he threw a John Cena ass jab at her. Look at that. I know when she bit him, I know her bites hurt. I just know that bite hurt him. I feel like that whole fight was just unnecessary. Like, what was this little scene right here? I'm sitting here like, bro, are they really in here just brawling? As I'm watching this movie though, I'm loving the artwork. The artwork is it was so easy to watch. Like, the movie was so easy to watch. Like, I'm not used to romance movies. So this being my first anime romance movie, it was such an easy movie to digest. Like, I could sit through the entire thing. Like, even if it was longer, like, I could sit through the entire thing. It was so nice to look at. I really hope that makes sense. But it's so nice to watch, you know, like, you know, when a song sounds really good, like you wanna drive in the morning to the song. Watching this movie was like that, you know, other than when they was shooting her earphones like Stephen Curry. The scenes other than that was beautiful. More I was watching it, the more I noticed more perspective started to kick in. He finally realizes that he's a bitch. Then he just sat with it. He realized that he's a piece of shit and his friends are too. Then he was like, I need some change. I can't keep hanging out with these fake ass niggas. Then he was like, nah, everybody fake. Everybody cut off. Everybody fake. Don't hit me up on my, don't slide up on my story. Don't slide up on my Snapchat story. All y'all fake. X's on all of y'all face. I can't see you no more. But why was that real though? Like, it was one point in my life in school where I could relate with that scene with the X's on everybody's face. As soon as he walked in, I could relate with that somehow. Like, bro, I don't want to see you. Big X on your face. Now look, no disrespect, right? But that scene when the little girl was like, time for breakfast. Who are you? Who was this black girl? Who was this little black girl? Right? I was confused. You know, I was like, I was very lost. There's a little black child just in his home telling him to wake up for breakfast. This little black girl made him breakfast. Amazing gesture, but like, who are you? You know what I'm saying? No disrespect neither. Like, respectfully, I was just lost. I was lost a little bit. One thing I love, right, in animated stuff, whenever they cook and it looks so good. I was ready to bite my computer screen into cracks. I was ready to bite it. Look at that egg. Look at that sexy egg that he's biting into. By the way, this scene, if you play it, he's like moaning on the egg as he's eating it. So I was kind of like, is this a part of the movie? Or because I'm not used to those noises on animated stuff. Like, I'm not used to like seeing that. So when I seen that, I was like, what is this turning into? You know, but then he stopped moaning on the egg, and then I was like, okay, maybe that's just his style of eating eggs. I didn't think too much of it. Slowly after that, you know, I began to like Shosho. I'm gonna call him Shosho. I began to like him a little bit, as you know, I started to see his perspective a little more. Now look, as soon as I began to enjoy Shosho's presence, this short dude came into his life. As soon as that happened, I got thrown off again because I was like, wow, this guy is extremely different. This guy's different. First of all, he has an afro. What is that? And he's very supportive. Like, He was ready to take the oxygen out of his body for Shosho. And we love that for him. That's what Shosho needed. He needed better friends. He needed a better environment. If you realize, that's why he was the way he was when he was younger, because of his environment. He was easily influenced by the people around him. He thought those were his friends. So they all acted the same, but realized they were pieces of shit. Yeah, so new dude comes around, right? Loving him, supportive, nice, you know what I'm saying? But then I'm like, wow, his energy's a little out there. Can we trust him? You know what I'm saying? Shosho tries to see Shoko, right? Little sister appear at the door. Hey nigga, what you want? She don't fuck with you. Get the moving. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie. I was clapping at that part. Not gonna lie, because that was deserved. That was a deserved reaction. Then she tried to lie and say that she's that's her boyfriend. I was like, bro, what? That's her sister. Then a little more time after that proved that it was her sister. For little parts where I was noticing character development by Shosho, and I loved every minute of it. I loved it. Like, he really turned into a nice guy. You know, he became a very thoughtful guy, and I love that. You could really like his little gestures, you know what I'm saying? He even offered to walk her home. I caught that. Amazing. That's one of the things I really loved in this movie, you know, the character development. It was some scenes where he was asserting his dominance, right? For his baby girl. I really enjoyed that. The scene where he was like, hey, look, get the hell off this bike before I backhand you. I was like, okay. He really he loves this girl. He really loves this girl. I love that for him. And I know there's people that felt that, because they would want their man to be like that for their girl. The fact that he was like that for the, I was like, wow, impressive. You know what I'm saying? There's loyal men out here. It was a scene where he did a cannonball dive into the water just for baby girl, just for his baby girl, just for him to get falsely framed by her little sister. She over here stalking them, taking pictures, thinking she gonna do something with that, when really she outside, musty, stank, nowhere to sleep. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect, I'm just saying how I felt in the moment when she did that. She out here musty, getting wet by the rain, clothes drenched. She ain't even got no shoes on. Hey, look, shawty, look, I'm gonna give you some new, I'm gonna give you my J's. I'm gonna give you my Jordans. I'm gonna give you my old Jordans. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was crazy. That was a crazy scene. Look, don't get me started about the mom haircut though. What is this? What is that supposed to be? What is that? I seen her hair and I was like, Like, I know my hair look crazy, right? But imagine her cut on my skull off rip though. I don't know how I felt about the mom, because she burnt his money on accident. She talking about something, okay, I won't burn the money if you don't yourself. She gonna sit here and still light it up. $1 million. Imagine your mom lit up your mom lit $1 million. And you had $1 million. Let me repeat this. You had $1 million and your mom just lit it up on fire in front of your face. Like what? Yeah, she definitely did that on purpose. Stories like this just make me think, like, does this happen in real life? Like, the situations like this happen in real life? You know, do people really have the audacity? People really do have the audacity to just wild out, to just act crazy. Let me give you an example. When they was on that Ferris wheel, right? The little sister put the camera. She gave her the camera, so it was on her neck, right? Tell me why the other girl gonna start beating her ass on a Ferris wheel, and tell me why after that nobody knew that. Nobody would have knew that if she didn't record it. Nobody would have knew that. Like, imagine being deaf and somebody just beat your ass. Look, that whole scene, bro. That whole scene in general was crazy. She really whooped her ass on that Ferris wheel. A deaf girl. Are we serious? I would have said, nigga, fuck you, in sign language, and smacked her across the face. Now look, there's some moments where I wish Shosho just would have crashed out, because girl gonna talk about, oh, Oh, this is all your fault. This is all your fault in front of everybody. Shosho talking about some don't be so loud. Don't be so loud. I heard him say this 3 times through the whole movie, and they continue to keep playing my boy. They continue to keep playing him and airing out his life in front of everybody. He over here riding his bike about to throw up. He's having an anxiety attack. He about to throw up on the bike handle. Look at him looking down at it. Why they had to do him like that in this scene, bro? Why they had to do him like that? I'm over here about to throw up with him, looking at my computer screen. I felt so bad watching that. It's a lot of moments where I just wish he just would have snapped, because the old him probably would have snapped, right? Like, you know, he was more aggressive. He was mean. I'm like, bro, if you don't get in your mean bag just for 1 second and tell these people how it is, like that one scene when they was all standing there and he just got his head down. I'm like, Shosho, if you don't turn up on everybody on this bridge right now, he over there got his head down. I'm like, Shosho, put your head up and assert your dominance. Like, what are you doing? But I also appreciated how in this part, everybody's business was kind of being aired out a little bit, you know, like it was kind of getting real in this moment, you know what I mean? But it's just crazy how all of this can happen over somebody just being deaf. Like, bro, let them be deaf and let them live their deaf life, bro. Like that don't gotta include you. Like, why did everybody make that their problem? Her being deaf is already her problem. Let her chill. You know what I'm saying? Now look. When it started getting sentimental, showing fireworks and stuff like that, I was like, oh Lord, something about to happen. I don't even know how to talk about this scene, bro. I don't even know how to talk about this. I feel like the creators was like, how can I fuck up this beautiful ass scene right here? Let me make her jump off a house. Like, I'm sitting here over here blushing with them, smiling with them. They having an amazing, cute moment. Here she go, about to jump off a house. And then he gonna try to save her, which he did, but he flipped down too. I'm like, yo. But when they made it seem like that was the end of him, I almost cried. Like I haven't cried in a minute. I almost cried right there. Cause that would have been a crazy plot twist, right? That would have been crazy. And then the movie would have just ended after that. That would have been crazy. I'm trying to tell you, bro, they was playing with my emotions this whole movie, dog. So as soon as they met at that little corner part, bro, at that little part they was at, and she wasn't there, bro, when I was like, yo, like is she dead then? Like, this movie was constantly playing with my emotions. A part I did appreciate was the moms, like they was coming to their senses. You know, they was working together, you know what I'm saying? You know, making amends, you know, everybody was apologizing and stuff. I was like, oh, this is so sweet, but it's so chaotic at the same time. Cause I'm like, bro, I hope no one jumps off a house again. Throughout all like the sad parts, it was some hidden beauty within this movie, even throughout the sad parts. I was like, yo, this is like really easy to watch, easy to intake. I was loving every second, even on the sad parts. I was just hooked. I was hooked. Now, another part that threw me off, like it threw me all the way out the window, right? This part right here. So when he was crying, right, it went to a shot. Boom. Look at that shot. Isn't that crazy? Then it went to another one. Look at this. Boom. Boom. Like, it ain't this. I don't know. I was thinking something. I know you was too. But him unleashing his emotions for him, like, I started to like the friend more. The scene where the girl, she did sign language to call her a moron. And then Shoko, she was like, moron. I was like, oh, that was so cute. Like, cause now it's like she can bully her back, but not really bully, but they can like play. But she didn't like that. I wish she could have opened up a little more, because she was stubborn this whole movie. She was evil. She was Satan, wasn't she? She was Satan. She beat her ass on a Ferris wheel. I will never forget that. They were there playing hot potato with her earring, with her hearing aids. She was evil. I feel like they should have made her open up a little more, you know, because what she did to her on that Ferris wheel, I'll never forget that. That was playing through my head the last like for 5 minutes straight after it happened. I was like, she really did that. She really beat her ass. I really grew a big appreciation on how well they displayed perspective. I really loved it. The ending scene where he was like, you know, I really have friends. Like, this is what it's like to be happy with friends and just look at things on a brighter side. Because he had friends back then, but it was, you know, it was negative, but now it's like a more positive. It's a completely positive environment, and I feel like this is all that he needed. You know, this is all that he needed. It almost made me cry, like seeing all the exes just fall off. This was a beautifully constructed scene. Are you serious? Like, are you serious? I was impressed. Like fuck the scene. I was impressed with the creator of it. I was like, wow, bro really sat here and thought of this. You know, this movie was one of the most interesting things I've ever seen in my life. Like, I'm not used to romance movies or romance animes, and you know, I'm trying to get deeper into anime, you know, so I loved this movie. I loved it. But yes, that is my analysis review of A Silent Voice. If you have more movies for me to review or for me to watch or react to or anything like that, drop it in the comments. Make sure you subscribe if you're new. Follow my TikTok and follow my Twitch. We do watch parties on Twitch. I'm not playing. You better follow them and put post notification bells on this channel because I plan on being big. I will not disappoint. But anyways, put some more recommendations in the comments. Hit that sub button, okay? Hit that sub button. Thank you for recommending me this movie. I love it, but I gotta go now. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm gonna see y'all when I see y'all. Peace.